Hey guys, Carbon here. Today, I think, okay, like I said in the last episode, now I'm screwing up everything I'm saying. I said I will have something ready to talk about today, and finally I think they finally ended talking about E3 for Nintendo's side. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now we get to talk about all the stuff I saw for Nintendo so far from what they've shown, I guess. So, surprisingly, nothing for Smash Brothers. I remember a lot of people were speculating so much, and I think it's true about the rumors and stuff that people were saying, "Oh, they're gonna have a Smash Run finally on what's it called, on the Wii U version." Which honestly, to me, if they ever did that, it's like finally they got rid of they got rid of Smash Tour, because honestly, Smash Tour, it's fun and all, but I just don't like the idea of it. I think it's not great. Smash Run is the best mode ever. It's better than freaking, Smash Tour, and it's a perfect game. I mean, sure, you just run around and hit and just destroy enemies, and you get bonus points for it. They like upgrade your stats every time you do. But I like that idea, and plus they bring back some of the enemies that you see on what's it called? What was it? For the subspace as emissary, you see all the Primids and all the other stuff, and all the other enemies from that game. That's, I know, it's just a small mention about it. There's not really so much about the Smash Brothers thing, but a lot of people were wrong. There was no revealance of Smash Brothers at all. Maybe they will eventually, but we'll have to see, because the only game that they ported from the Wii U, I guess, was from was sorry, I keep yawning, man. I'm sorry. The yawns always distract me. Like, the only thing they only played was Mario Kart 8, and they added more stuff. And the one thing I don't like that they did was like, oh, now all the DLC characters are now available to get. It's like, really? Now you tell me this? Because, I mean, I don't know if me and my sister bought the DLC, but one of us did, and I kind of find that stupid. That that you could get the DLCs for free, and I was like, come on, man. It's like you had to pay real money for that. But I don't know. It's probably wasn't that much. I don't remember. It was like probably like $5. So I was like, why am I complaining? But still, it's like, why? But it's fine though. I'm not gonna complain that much about it, and I really shouldn't. Should be grateful about it. It's like, all right, cool, they did that. And plus, they added new characters like King Boo and the Inklings and all that stuff. But that's it. But we're not here talking about that. We're talking about the E3 event, and they showed a lot of some of the games that they have talked about. And there's a couple new games that they're coming in development, such as Kirby. Kirby is getting his own game again, and that's awesome. Because the last time I think Kirby had his own game on a console was I think it was Kirby Return to Dreamland for the Wii. I think they made one for the Wii U. It was was it? I feel like there was another one. I feel like I'm missing. But I know they made one, Rainbow Cruise. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. That was one. I remember that one. They made that one for the Wii U, and let's see, and that's pretty much it. That they have they had on the Wii U. Ah, he's a burnt fish. Someone get a calamari ready. What? Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. Like, really? Calamari? I don't even like fish, but alright. Make a joke about that. I might as well buy 2 more keys. You never know.
There you are.
Bye! Oh, this one gives me the creeps. Just nothing but toxic. And, oh yeah, so Kirby's getting his own game. Really nice. It's gonna be just like, somewhat, just like, like Kirby Return to Dreamland, where basically you just stuff like that. I don't know. It's just basically just like Kirby Return to Dreamland. The idea that it's a 4-partner. Yeah, it's all 4 partners, or 4 people can play, and you guys all help out each other to get across the worlds. Yeah, so the idea is still there. What's new is that I think they did something. I don't know if it's just like Kirby at 64, where they started to do you know, certain stuff, such as they started, you know, Kirby could, like, I guess the support characters can also combine Kirby's power to something even better. So Kirby could like have a sword and it'll turn, and someone could give him a fire ability on it, and he can immediately like add fire to his attacks with the sword combined. So just like Kirby 64, where I think it did like that, something like that. I remember. I don't know if I'm right or if, you know, if I'm at least getting on the right track about it. But it kind of reminds me of that. I don't know. I never played Kirby 64, so I can't really say much. But I think I seen gameplay of it, so I think it's kind of like that. So I'm assuming. So it could be something like that. I don't know. But that was cool. The next new game that we'd never heard about was Yoshi. Another Yoshi game. And this one isn't like Yoshi Woolly World, although it kind of reminds me of that feel of it. But it's because they have now that now Yoshi is in a world of paper, more or less, or maybe out of crafts and stuff. You know, it's still that little basic idea of Yoshi, where he's still wandering around and, you know, either yarn or like, you know, small creative stuff. But I loved how it looked, and it looked really amazing. It kind of reminded me of, yeah, kind of reminded me much about how Paper Mario was, or like, you know, Sticker Star, you know, that the world of, you know, of all like paper and stuff like that, and like cardboard and all that stuff. So it was really awesome to see that idea implemented in that game. And it was really cute. It was really adorable, and I loved it so much. I was like, oh my god, Yoshi! It was so adorable. You should have seen my face. It was just like, I was just so overwhelmed by the cuteness. It was so adorable. So that's coming. Oh yeah, both of those games are coming out like in around 2018. So that's coming out pretty soon. So pretty excited for that. And the next new game that I mentioned a little bit about this. We talked about this in the last couple of episodes. But it was about the Metroid games. That finally they're remaking them, and they're gonna make one for the Switch pretty soon, and on 2018, like, so next year. I think it's, I don't know if they said early or no. I don't think they said a year. I think they said it's now in development. So I think they're still trying to make the game and all. So that's still coming up. So yeah, a lot of cool things about that. Let's see, what else did they talk about? So yeah, that's coming out. And then there's gonna be a new Metroid game. We already talked about that too. So moving on from that. Let's see, what else is new? What else did they talk about? Well, they started talking about their old games, such as they started talking about Super Mario Odyssey, or games that they already talked about already, but they're giving more mention about it, or more detail of what the game's gonna be. And that's gonna be like Super Mario Odyssey. They're bringing that game. They brought more into like what the game is gonna be about, and so that's pretty cool. I'm really excited to see what more do they have installed for that game. Ah! No! Oh my gosh, he can aim real good. Ah, dang it! I screwed it up. Ugh. Oh. I done goofed. So yeah, they talked about a lot more on that, and that's really exciting. Oh yeah. So they talked about more about Super Mario Odyssey, and they showed off a lot more what Mario could really do, and you know, so more or less of what the idea was. There was like a somewhat music going on. It was really cool, and I'm really excited for what they got with Super Mario Odyssey going on. You know, they showed off like Mario can take control of things and enemies in the world. And that's pretty awesome. You could be a Goomba, you could be a Hammer Brother, you could even be a freaking dinosaur. And the dinosaur was so realistically real. It was just like, what is this? It was like, oh my gosh, it looks so freaking amazing. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, this game has become the better version of Super Mario 64. I'm saying that. It's just so much better. And I think there's more items to collect. There was this heart stuff. There was the moon shape items you could collect. So there's like more. I think there might be more collectibles to collect in this game, and that's pretty exciting to see. And I can't wait to you know, I can't wait till it comes out. And I think they revealed it's gonna be on October 27th, real close to Halloween. So on October 27th, they're gonna release the game, and that's gonna be awesome. And me and my sister were like, okay, we gotta get a Switch by that time pretty soon. And I would love to get a Switch by that time real soon too, because one, I love I love Mario, and I cannot wait to play this game. I might do, if I ever get the game, I might just play the game on Twitch first, because you know I don't want to do episodes where I'm just blindly playing the game. I want to make sure I know what I'm doing. Even though that does sound like a little bit like, why should you do that? You should just play the game, man. Like, yeah, that's true, but still. Okay, so we can't get anything else here. I'm just gonna teleport, because that thing's gonna take forever to go back up. Let's see. Here to explore that. So we can go back there. Alright. Yeah, and let's see. And the last other game that they showed was I feel like there was another game I'm missing out. I think they showed off a little bit of cutscenes for Fire Emblem Warriors, and honestly, I feel like that I don't. And one thing that comes to my mind, because you know they made Fire Emblem Heroes, but I'm wondering if they are trying to make like, I don't know. Hold on, sorry. Wow, 8,000. That's all gone. Wow, all my money, all that I collected is gone. All of them are bought. Good. So how many can you buy? Whatever, I don't care. I guess we'll just save up for the next upgrade. But one question I have about Fire Emblem Warriors, I know they have like 2 new characters, obviously, because like, you know, Fire Emblem Heroes, they had that. Like new characters that you could play as, such as Sharina and Alphonse. I don't know, she's always been around, so she's not a new character. I know that. She's anyways, and let's see. I'm trying to think, like what else was like pretty interesting that, oh, here's some grinding money. Ah man, these guys, I hate them so much. This is a good way to get some money, I guess. But Fishiners are not appearing as much. I don't know if they'll stop eventually. I forget. And you know, for Fire Emblem Warriors, sorry, and Heroes, they had, you know, a lot of voice actors in the game, and some of them appear in the same. I just don't know if they will have the same voice actors that they did for Fire Emblem Heroes, or maybe some new ones, because they sound a little bit different. Like, Xander sure should sound a little bit different. So I'm not sure if they'll be making like there'll be a lot of new voice actors or not. Man, they're just only dropping like only a couple of gems. They're not dropping out a lot. That's for sure. So I might as well just kill them all, destroy it all instead. Okay, so let's see. So the one behind me seems pretty. Oh yeah, that's right. Since we got 20 gems. 20 light gems, we could just go here. So yeah, that's pretty new. And the last thing they showed was the first thing they also showed. I'm going a little bit out of order, so don't expect me to, you know, go in order like this. And the other thing that they showed was what's his name? Not what's his name. It was called Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and so far I played only supposedly the sequel, or the second game that they made. They're doing a Kingdom Hearts. Basically, it's like they made number 2, but reality it's not number 2. It's just, I don't know. I feel like that's the problem. I feel like about Xenoblade Chronicles is that they're not making a new story. I mean, they make new stories, but it's not a sequel at all. It's not like a new thing. It's basically just a whole new story, a whole new world, a whole new bunch of characters. They're not gonna go back with the old characters. and it's just like, why? And you know, it's kind of weird to me that they're doing that. So it's just I don't know. It's kind of weird that they're doing that, and so there's all these new characters and stuff, and it looks pretty amazing. I really love the game. I love Xenoblade Chronicles X. I wish I could play the first one. I know you could get it here on the Wii U, but I might just do that instead, because honestly, on the Wii U it might look much better. So I might save up enough and just buy Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii U. So that way I can play it here on the channel, guys. It'd be really awesome. And plus, I think I have more or less of a good idea of how the game is going to be like, since I played Xenoblade Chronicles X. And so far, I love Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's a really fun game. I still need to finish it because, like, I've only done like a couple things in the game. So yeah, I haven't really finished it yet. I've only played a little bit on my stream, but I should get back into it pretty soon. So yeah, they showed off a lot, and the story is kind of weird. I don't know, there's like a girl in the game, and the guy, and I don't know. The girl's somewhat a blade of some sort. I don't know. It's very, I don't know. I can't describe it. But to see that it says it's Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I don't know if they'll involve more of the story, saying like, oh, it's a whole new world, or like this is the world that Shulk and everybody else made. I don't know, because I've seen all the cutscenes in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, so I kind of know the story a bit, but I just don't know if it's, you know, gonna be continuing on the story, or if it's just gonna be, you know, like Xenoblade Chronicles X, where it's just a whole new story. So there's a lot to discuss about. I just realized the time right now, but I think I pretty much explained what's most of the game's gonna be about, guys. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. So please let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about the Nintendo E3 event? I didn't really pay much attention to all the other ones. I have seen some of the trailers. I've seen some videos that people talked about it, some of the games that they presented, and I think that's good enough for me, because I'm not really too hyped on all the other events like Ubisoft or Bethesda or Microsoft. I mean, I've seen them, but they showed the person I watched it, which is Pro Jared, who did a video analysis, and I think that's good enough for me to just briefly get a good idea of what they're about. But I am willing to look at the trailers and see more in depth, like, okay, what did they really make in the game? You know, I give it that opportunity. But still, the point is, let me know what you guys thought about the Nintendo E3 event, and what did you guys think about the games. If I missed anything, oh yeah, also they also showed off a lot of amiibos there, but I think I'll talk about it in the next episode about the amiibos, what I thought about it. But let me guys know in the comments what you thought about it, what games you're excited for, and you know, yeah, just let me know all about that. And with that, guys, I will end the episode. And you know, if you're, I don't need to tell you, but hey, you know what to do. I think you know what to do. If you know what to do, I will notice. I'll say, good job. You know what you're doing. Keep on doing what you're doing. Alright, guys, well, until the next time, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.